guys, H-Town Werewolf. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I've got a tabletop for you guys tonight. So story time. I've been looking for an FS2000 for quite a while, and one of them popped up here locally. So I went back and forth with the seller for a few weeks. He had it on Texas Gun Trader, and then he took it off, but I had already texted him, so I was like, hey, do you still have it? And he was very slow to respond, so he did say he did have it, and then I found it again on Armlist, and the price was a little lower than Texas Gun Trader. So then I just said, hey, you know what, let me offer him even less than what he had it on Arms List. So I did that, and he accepted my offer. I don't think he took me seriously. His texts were very generic. So showed up Saturday morning, picked this bad boy up, cash in hand, and I've got it. FN FS2000. So they made this, or they started using this back in 2000, I believe. I don't know all the history. You may want to look to another channel if you want to know all the history on the Bullpup. What I do know is that I love my Bullpups, man. I want to try to get every single Bullpup there is. So I'm still missing, let's see which one. Well, I take that back. The only one that I'm not going to do is there was one that was having issues. It was very popular way back, and man, I can't think of the name right now, but everyone that got that one had issues with it. I will add a picture up here of that one. Oh, it's a Desert Tech MDRX, I believe. So that's the only one that I won't get. So I'm still missing the Springfield Hellion. So once I get the Hellion, I think I would have a good bunch of the popular Bullpups. So let's open this guy up. As you guys can see, I got it in the box. So that's awesome. He still had the box. All right, so I'm gonna open this up. Here we go. Ooh, yeah, nice. All right, so it still had the original manual. Yep. All right, let me see, where am I gonna put this? I'll just put it here for now. Looks like it still had the firearms safety rules. Check this out. It still has an unopened FN magazine. These are steel magazines, and it's still unopened. Wow, that's awesome. It has the confirm your FNH purchase online. I doubt that works anymore. They don't make these anymore. And it has a cleaning kit. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Let's see what's inside. All right, so kind of dusty. Ugh. All right, looks like you get a bottle. You get a brush, a brass brush. Okay, and oh man, this thing is greasy. All right, so this is basically all your rods to push through. It also comes with a brush, and I think this is the turn thing that you would, or no, actually this is probably to adjust the front sight. Maybe that's for the front sight tool. I'm not sure. I haven't used any of these tools yet. They're all greasy. I have shot this before. I did a short with it, so I have shot it. It shoots really nice. I'll add the link to the short up here. All right, so let me put this back up. All right. Sheesh. Okay, this way. There we go. All right, now let's take this rifle out and let's see what we're dealing with. All right, check that out, guys. Woo! FN FS2000, or as most people call it, the Tactical Tuna. Yeah. Sheesh, this thing is, you'd be amazed at how light this thing is. It feels so light. So what I'm gonna do is, let me get rid of this box on the table. Before I do that, I've got a mag I can play with. So I'm gonna put that mag here. Let me get rid of this box. Whoop. Okay. I'll put this here for now. All right, here we go. Box is gone. All right. Let's put this bad boy on the table. Bam, there it is. FN FS2000. Jeez, this thing is, it's so cool. All right, so let's go over some of the items on this thing. First off, it's clear, nothing in. It's a clear weapon. You can check in the toilet bowl. If you look in the toilet bowl there, you can see that there's no round in the chamber. So that's what they call this. They call this the toilet bowl. So that's cool. And it has a little flip up rear sight. So that's how it comes. I think the more collector version of this would be the one that has the fixed 1 to 5 power scope on top. I think that one is the more collectible unit. But for me, man, I was gonna take whatever I could find, and when I saw this one, I was like, I'll take it. I wish it was in OD green, but I'll take this one. It's fine. So it does have the HK slap. Bam! That's awesome. So, oh man, it feels so good. I will say this front handguard is a bit chunky, and I know that there is a pick rail that you can buy for it, but man, those things are so hard to find. Any parts for these is they're really hard to find right now. So man, this thing is awesome. I believe this thing has a 17, a little bit over a 17-inch barrel length, because the body of this, in order for it to meet, you know, to consider a rifle, they had to extend the barrel just a little bit, just to make the overall length. So I will say, I do have a mag here with me. It only takes the GI mags, these aluminum GI mags, or the steel FN mags. There's a gasket system in this thing. It was supposed to be sealed so that it could be, you know, you could be in the water, in the mud, whatever. It was a sealed system. In doing so, mag changes are not very fast. When you put your mag in, you have to force your way through that gasket that's in there. I don't know if you can hear this, but see? So there's like a gasket system in there that forces, that seals, it seals on the magazine. And so what that does is you do not have a drop-free system. So the changes on these, the magazine changes are, it takes them a while to get used to. You have to come up with your left hand, press on the button, press up, and pull out. And then you would go to your next mag, come in, and you have to force the magazine in. So it's not, the manual of arms on this thing is, it takes a little while to get used to. Definitely, I don't know if it would be fast enough to do a match with, because reloads would take a little while to do. So, and then the other interesting part is that they made this to where lefties and righties could shoot this with no issues. They developed a system where the spent casing comes out and it travels along the top. There's a tube in here. It travels along the tube here, and then it drops out of this, I guess, this septic tank system that they have here. I don't know what they call it, but if we're calling this a toilet bowl over here, if this is a toilet bowl, then the turds come out of this little hole here. And it's actually pretty funny to see, because the shells have to push themselves out. So you'll have up to 4 to 5 shells in here at one time. And if you aim the rifle downwards, they'll all come out the pooper here, or whatever you want to call this this port. So you can have some empty casings inside of this this rifle. So if you like to collect brass and you know how to time your rounds, you could easily do 5 rounds and then dump those empty rounds into a barrel so that you don't have to go get the shells later on for reloading. So interesting system. And like I said, it's super light. It appears like it's very heavy. It definitely appears like I want to say this has been in a bunch of movies. I can't think of the name right now. The one that had like giant bugs. I'll think of it later, but there was one with giant bugs, and I think everybody had one of these. So yeah, so this is the FN FS2000 discontinued. If you can get one of these, man, these things they're very rare. They're upwards of 3K everywhere you get them. So yeah, if you can get one, snag one, because these things are unobtainium. The longer they're gonna dry up. Even now, there's probably like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 on Gunbroker. But yeah, if you can get one, snag one. It also does have the adjustable gas system in the front, just like the Scars. So this is like the Scars little cousin or whatever. So it does have, see if you can hear this. See, it does have the adjustment for suppressed and unsuppressed, I guess. I'm not sure. I do know that the muzzle device here is it's pinned. So I would have to figure out how to take that off if I wanted to add a suppressor to it. And then I could probably add a carburetor to the front to soften up that recoil. But even the recoil is not bad. Let me add a link up here to that short that I did. I shot this. And so, yeah, so there it is, FN FS2000. So, I do need to add an optic to it. So, I've got the Comp M3. So I'm thinking maybe I'll go with the Comp M3. I don't know, I kind of like the way it looks on it. So, let's see. So there it is with the Comp M3. It gives it that OG look. Or, let's see, let me take this off, okay. Or I was thinking about going with like a Trijicon, the Trijicon MRO with the Scalarworks mount. And then let me put this on. All right. All right, what do you guys think about that? Or I'm open to suggestions. So if you guys want, drop some comments down below. What optic should I run on this FN FS2000? These are 2 that I have that I can transfer off of other platforms. So I don't know. I guess I'm kind of leaning towards the Aimpoint Comp M4. I like that style, that tube style. So I don't know. We'll see. Sound off in the comments and let me know what you think I should put on this. And for reference, I do have let's see, I do have my Tavor X95. So here's a Tavor X95, and I do have a video on this already. I will link that video up here. This is like that. This was one of my first Bullpups. And man, I really like this. And this has all of the AR style controls. So as far as usability, this is the closest thing you're gonna get to an AR-15 pattern rifle. So yeah, this one's nice. I like this one. And just to show you guys, see the mag release is up here at the top, just like an AR. But this is a Lancer mag, and check this out. So the Lancer mag, if we try to insert this Lancer mag in here, it doesn't go in any further because that gasket that's in there is looking for those ribs on the magazine. So no go. So you're limited to these GI mags on the Tactical Tuna. But I do know that they offer some 40 rounders. They're hard to find, but you can get some 40 rounders for it. So I have 2 on order. And then let's compare it to, I'm gonna put this back up. All right, let's see. Ay, son of a bichi, I dropped that. All right. Let's compare it to the AUG. Yeah, so the optic, the MRO came off of this one. But yeah, this one's similar. This is similar. This is the OG AUG, so it doesn't use the Stanag mags. This has their proprietary mags. So I will say these are a little bit forced to insert also. So when you take this out, press and come down, and these mags, they have tabs on them. So these aren't drop free either. So similar design to the FS2000, you have to press those in. So see, they don't, maybe they'll drop out with a full mag or some rounds in the mag, but for the most part, they don't drop free. And man, this thing is, this is one of my favorites. This right here, it's slowly becoming, and I think they're starting to get more popular, so there's more parts coming in. I'll link a video to this one up here also. I also have a video on it. And then I think what I'm gonna do is, once I do the video on the Tactical Tuna, I will do a comparison video of all the ones that I have. Hopefully I can get the Springfield Hellion by then. So there it is, the AUG. And that's all I have, guys. Just a quick video showcasing or doing a unboxing of the FN FS2000 or the Tactical Tuna. Oh man, I'm so glad I was able to scoop one of these up to add to the collection. Woo! Very nice. All right, guys. See ya.